Now, 4 men are due in Gqeberha High Court on Monday after a deadly shooting in Walmer. On Wednesday night, the bodies of 2 women aged 19 and 40 were found with multiple gunshot wounds in Sakhasonke Village. Now, police arrested 1 suspect at Gqeberha Hospital, and 3 more in Green Shields Park, recovering a shotgun and ammunition. Now, the motive is still under investigation. Sipha Kema joins us now from Walmer Township. Sipha, perhaps sharing just insight into exactly how we got to where we are and the latest with regards to the situation.
Well, Arabile, as you mentioned, we are in Walmer at Sakhasonke Village here, and it is, I must say, an area infested with crime. And we were even talking just now to the neighbor of the 40-year-old woman that was gunned down, saying that it is a dangerous community and crime is really bad in these areas. Now, from what we know, and according to the police statement that we had received, was that 2 women, 19 and 40, a mother and a daughter, were found with multiple gunshot wounds. Now, this was after the police had been called just after 8 o'clock at around about 8:30 in the evening on Thursday night. And they were called into this home here behind me, Arabile, after those multiple gunshots were heard. Now, it's also said that the husband, according to the neighbor, the husband and the youngest daughter, who's at about the ages of 11, were actually also at home, but they were occupying the downstairs area. That's where they were. And it seems as though, Arabile, according to eyewitnesses as well as the neighbors, they believe that the assailants must have used the top window at the top. As you can see, it is broken, they've shattered, and they've got cardboard boxes closing that area as well. And it's believed that they gained entrance through there because the bottom window is burglar proofed, as well as the door, and the only way they could have accessed the house is actually through that window. Now, we're going to bring in the neighbor who actually also heard those gunshots, and also saying that the crime in this area is truly, truly bad, Arabile. Mama, inkosi ngothetha nathi, ndiyayazi ubuthe masukufihle kuba kaloku ingozi lento uba uthethe and nezinto ezenzekayo zabantu abadutyulwayo apha. Masiqale kuqala ngalanto uyithethayo uba anikwazi nophuma xa kudutyulwa apha.
Ewe, asikwazi ukuphuma ngoba kaloku kuye kushuka udutyulwe nawe mntu uphumileyo ukrobile, noba kudutyulwa umntu wakho uyadutyulwa, wena mntu uphumayo uyokroba, ufumanisa uba nawe uyachaphazeleka ngokokuthetha kwabo babadubula nje.
And le nto uyenzeke apha ngoLesine, mama, busuku ngoLesine, umama lona nentombi aba badutyuleyo apha, nivile imipu?
Siyivile imipu kuba kaloku sihlala kufutshane, singawumelwane. Sabe siva bana itsho kwalapha kufutshane, qha ke siyoyika uphuma. Salini ba makuphele sekwecwaka, saphuma ke basava ba kodwa zitsho ukuthi e-area kufuneka siphumile sikrobile.
Nalindi ixeshana before niphume?
Salindi ixeshana, sava ba kukhona ezinja ziyakhonkotha, zakhonkotha izinja zecwaka, saphuma sabona ba itsho apha eqaleni kumakhelwane.
And mama, umama ebehlala yedwa, umama nentombi?
Ngumama nentombi ezimbini nomyeni wakhe qha.
Ngokumyeni nentombi le incinci bona bayaphila?
Bayaphila bona, bebengahlelanga bonke, kucacile, because bebephezulu intombi enkulu nomama, le ncinci notata bebesezantsi.
All right, okay. Siyabulela kakhulu, mama. But Arabile, just to quickly summarize what she said, is basically telling us with the gunshots that were fired and that they heard as the neighbors in this area, in this community, they were scared to come out immediately. They had to give it just a bit of time so that they don't get caught up in the crossfires or actually become targets themselves. She says that's exactly what happens in this community, is that even if they're shooting inside your own yard, you can't go out to see what is happening or assess what's going on, because then you will end up also being a target or being shot at. So she also tells us that the husband and the youngest daughter, as we said, that they were probably downstairs, while the mother and the oldest daughter were upstairs, which is why they were shot, because that's where it's believed the shooters gained entry into the house as well, Arabile. Now, the police are saying they're still investigating the motive behind that, but what we also do know is that the remaining family has already started to pack up their belongings to leave the house so that they don't occupy the house anymore. And you could just imagine, with that kind of tragedy, that is something that you wouldn't want to live with, the trauma of living in that same house, but also not knowing whether these shooters will return or other shooters will return. And also, as you mentioned, Arabile, that 4 men have been arrested for the incident. One was found at Doranginza Hospital, where it's believed he had sustained some injuries and he was being treated at Doranginza. That's where the police had actually gotten the information. And the 3 other men were found at a house in Greenshields Park, which is actually a suburb not too far from Walmer Township. Arabile.
Yeah, Sipha, thank you so much for bringing us that story. Certainly an interesting one as well. One we'll continue to follow throughout the day as well.